after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent, whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab.
Yo to the people, them it's your boy Njies and that blood. Like I promised, to back again with Cause Contra blood. I'm telling you, we're gonna cover all of these guys' freestyles, blood. Well, obviously, we're gonna get there eventually. It's your boy Njies, Cause Contra. Let's get into it, and I appreciate all the love you guys been showing and that, you know, and let's get into it, man. Let's see what I want. EP2. Ooh. Okay. It was one of my favorite J. Cole tunes as well.
Life's a bitch, truth hurts, fact of the matter, we all pissed, and the odd twist is really a bladder. Guess it is what it is when it isn't what it should be. Shit, yo. Life's a bitch, truth hurts, fact of the matter, we all pissed, and the odd twist is really a bladder. Guess it is what it is when it isn't what it should be. How it's supposed to go, or what it could be. The new rule, we all gotta show and prove. Too much crying over.
Yo, what I love about rap is these guys be putting blatant, simple ish-blood into the most complex form and that. So when you decode it, you're like, oh, that's what he meant and that, bruv. You know what I'm saying, blood? But yeah, man, rap is just such an art, fam. These man just be saying the simplest ish, but just putting it in such a complex way and them thing there, bro. You know?
Spill milk and spoil the mood. Let alone the spill milk and end up spoiling too. And you milking it, the way they
the strings on that beat, man. Oh my days. I'm sorry, people, blood. But like I said, these were my favorite
supposed
instruments.
to go, or what it could be. The new rule, we all gotta show and prove. Too much crying over spilled milk and spoil the mood. Let alone the spilled milk and end up spoiling too. And you milking it, the way this shit is spoiled is you. Cry baby, pray for everything, but never work for it. Even ride a nigga wave without a surfboard. I know your type, all on Google, all in search for it. I know your type more than I know the keyboard.
If you think about it, bro, that's pretty much kind of the government's fault and that, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? Everyone wants to cry over things but don't want to work for it. If you go into certain countries, certain third world countries where opportunities aren't that prevalent and them thing there, you don't get help from the government, you don't get a monthly this and that, blood. You're not aimed at, and you have to work for everything. You got your mindset set different. But when you live in a country where you can literally be at the bottom of the bottom and the government helps you and you're not trying to do anything for yourself and that, fam, you know what I'm saying, it can create a certain type of, you know what I'm saying, way of thinking and that, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though, man. Well, it is and it is what it is and that, bro, because you hold people back differently. But hey, man,
sure got me bored for my reward. I deserve a fee or a percentage from what they pay attention to these gimmicks. In it a trip, we hardly tie our shoes no more. Cause he can pull strings for you, she can pull strings for you. The dummy ain't the ventriloquist though. I'm here to innovate, dying outlaw, not here to litigate. Speaking from the soul.
Nah, he talking.
Hardly tie our shoes no more. Cause he can pull strings for you, she can pull strings for you. The dummy ain't the ventriloquist though. I'm here to innovate, dying outlaw, not here to litigate. Speaking from the soul, for every word spoken penetrate your heart. Fuck making sense with making art. Just make sure my piece of the pie is really off the chart. It's only right, yeah, at any price, yeah. Flex.
Once again, bars that are right there, but you ain't never heard it before. But I just wish my piece of the pie is off the
My piece of the pie is really off the chart. It's only right, yeah.
And that goes towards your stakes and that, blood, the money you hold, the money that you could make, and that also just to the industry and the politics. Like that bar right there, you can take it in so many different ways.
At any price,
man.
Yeah. Flex, buy it if it costs your life, yeah. Next, I need a yacht. Not the showboat, no, it's awkward, top notch, but the flows never stop. It's hip hop, shit can make your hip hop out of place. Just in case you feeling out of place, yeah.
Because at first I was like, that bar's kind of shaky, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're just saying is because it sounds good, one, because of the word selection and that, and you're just trying to make ish rhyme, blood. But the way you ended it off, though, I commend that. You know what I'm saying? I commend that, bro. You know what I mean? And you know what's so good about these guys? Is that, for example, if this was, I don't even know the names and that, bro. If you guys tell me, I'm literally just going to forget. But if you put this guy, this verse onto a certain track without Cause Contra and that, I would have been scared for the other artists. But these guys are all so good in that, blood, that it's like, you know what? It's just going to be amazing verse after amazing verse, impeccable verse after impeccable verse. And I ain't even worried about the next guy, blood. You know what I'm saying? I'm just interested and intrigued to see what they do.
Flex,
you know
buy it if it costs your life,
man.
Yeah. Next, I need a yacht. Not the showboat, no, it's awkward, top notch, but the flows never stop. It's hip hop, shit can make your hip hop out of place. Just in case you feeling out of place, yeah.
You dumb. And out of place, you know, and the technicalities, man, to the floor and the
dust. Love me, not enough. Pops was anonymous, mama had provided us nourishment and shelter back when welfare wasn't popular. Before my prerogative was hustling my dollar, but I've been.
And obviously this isn't like live, bro. They've obviously went to a studio, but I literally just reacted to Big L Jay-Z freestyle and that, bro. You guys can go check that one out. And I was like, that's one reason, especially America as well, because it still kind of happens in the UK and that, where we'll have sets, blood, and kind of like ciphers, you could call, and artists, big artists as well, that will go on stage and that go bar for bar, you know what I mean? Because that's the grime culture over here and that, blood. But over in America, you don't see it too tough in terms of the bigger artists and that. But back in the day and that, blood, you know what I mean? Bro, just go to the radio and that, anytime, any place in the street, like, man, them would just freestyle. I'm talking the best of the best with doing this and that, bro, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's why these guys are so cold as well, because yeah, they do the songs, but they sharpen the pen and that, who's the best, you know what, let's aim to killing them thing. They go absolutely crazy. Like I said, obviously they're not outside with just the mic and that going crazy. They obviously went to a studio and that, but it's still that kind of vibe and that, bro, you know what I mean? When you're able to sharpen your pen in a multitude of different ways and that, but you know what I mean? Like when you can skin a cat a multitude of different ways, just makes you valuable, man, you know what I mean? No kissing.
In my bag, bitch, I need a bag. I need reparations for violations of my past. Nothing devastating like seeing your family sad. Should it be I be the reason? Allow me to stop my breathing fast. Don't call it suicide, that's what I chose to fast. Revolutionary suicide, our only path. Evolution of our spirits is our only hope. Second flood will be a SARS where it's no boat. Niggas trying to cope, swimming in dopamine like it's chlorine. We do the most, we been through the most. We come from the dust. Love me, not enough. I'd rather have your trust. I'd rather have your back. I seen too many niggas front. I'm quick to burn a bridge. I seen too many niggas jump. I'd rather keep it G than to keep it K. Ain't no silence when that shit knock and death around your way. I remember when the block your back. I seen too many niggas front. I'm quick to burn a bridge. I seen too many niggas jump. I'd rather keep it G than to keep it K. Ain't no silence when that shit knock and death around your way. I remember when the block was like hold R2. And the block fucked up like when you hold R2. Got the game fucked up. We can't control our youth. Ain't nobody giving game like we supposed to. Cause the old heads think they found a fountain of youth. But the physical imbalance be denouncing the proof. If the grapevine is dried up, where the fuck is the truth? Plus I'm hearing rumors that the world is destined for doom.
Yeah, the battle of the young and the old in whatever industry, in whatever walk of life, will always forever be interesting and always be there, man. You know what I mean, fam? Especially in rap, bro. Especially in rap.
Cause the old heads think they found a fountain of youth. But the physical imbalance be denouncing the proof. If the grapevine is dried up, where the fuck is the truth? Plus I'm hearing rumors that the world is destined for doom. The fuck you mean, nigga? We been spooned. Not the earth, I find a peace on the moon. Not the moon, I'm moonwalking the sun. I'm not the son, the Father and Holy Spirit got me. I'm prayed up, I stayed up one. It's one God. The grapevine is dried up, where the fuck is the truth? Plus I'm hearing rumors that the world is destined for doom. The fuck you mean, nigga? We been spooned. Not the earth, I find a peace on the moon. Not the moon, I'm moonwalking the sun. I'm not the son, the Father and Holy Spirit got me. I'm prayed up, I stayed up one. It's one God.
My niggas y todos mis latinos tenemos que saber de.
Okay, so this is kind of where he I don't know if this is where he found his flow, because obviously there's tracks that I haven't reacted to in between the last cypher and now and that, bro, you know what I mean? But I guess this is where he kind of was finding in his style and that, blood, you know what I'm saying? Once again, sharpening his sword and things like this is what gives you the chance to do that experiment and them thing there, bro, you know what I'm saying, fam? Because too many rappers nowadays and that, fam, are on a track, bro, next thing you know, they're live or on a freestyle and someone says, yo, freestyle spit or one bar and that, bro, you know what I mean? And you just get exposed, man. You just get exposed. People be hiding behind all of these different things you can do with your voice nowadays.
We ain't really much different from each other. I'm tired of us killing each other. Cada día pierdo un hermano and another day a brother. Don't nobody love us but our mothers. From the pretty to the gutter for people of every color. Through lo bueno y lo malo, it's the love that I follow. Persígueme, I done went towards the light, just to light the way for heaven's sake. I write life, so if I lift my pen, it'll lift the veil. I could give them pretty wings like Maxwell, if not hell. I remember getting mail back when you was in jail. Pretty pictures you would paint for me inside of a cell. I won't forget that. I can't forget my roots and where I've been at. My people, the culture, it breaks my heart to see us segregated when we both oppressed. Imagine how I feel being black and Latin, porque nadie en este mundo nace odiando el.
Hey, he talking, blood. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because there's literally so many different things that divide us and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I feel like certain people be looking to certain Asian communities and that and kind of commend them and that, bro. You know what I mean? For the way they kind of like stick together and that, but I mean like Indian communities, especially over here as well and that, bro, because it works so well together, able to build things for themselves, foundations, you know what I mean? Certain things that they can pass on to the children, build things for the communities that will actually last and that. And then you look at, you know what I'm saying, whether it's black people or, you know what I mean, and there's just so many different things that divide us. Obviously sometimes it's like nice fun type of thing, oh, you're from this side, I'm from this side, you're this, I'm that, but sometimes it just gets out of hand and that, bro, you know what I mean? And it's like this divides us, then this as well, then this as well, then this as well, then this as well, like, you know what I mean? It gets ridiculous, man. Like, certain man literally live in Africa chatting about they're not African or black blood. Big man, are you an idiot, fam? You know what I mean? But we ain't even gonna get into all of that, bro. You know what I mean?
Oye, ten cuidado, soy el mejor que ha llegado. Solo tengo marihuana, mucho amor y mi tumbao. Straight up out the village like I'm Slumdog Millionaire. To camouflaging in the hood so nobody really cared. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Facts.
Yo.
Wait, did I say that in this reaction? Oh no, I said it in the Big L reaction and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I said that we're from the bottom of the bottom and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what the situation is, who it is, but we're gonna make something happen, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously, when you're built into certain families, high class families and that, for you to complete this and this, you're gonna need this, and you can't do this because you don't have that. And all my days, I can't do this or this either, blood, because I don't have this even. Now, when you're from the bottom of the bottom and have nothing, blood, you make it happen by any means. So if I can make it down here, blood, up here and all of them places, bro, it's gonna be a breeze, man.
Since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Facts.
Yo.
Show me something.
I dare you like an Impala. I'm a problem like a pop condom to a boy afraid to become a father. I'm not kidding. Good riddance to all your good writtens. And if you think your written's good, I just called you out like attended. You rappers tell more stories in tall buildings. I'm trying to be big for my age like tall children. Fictional thugs, steady claiming they hard dealing, knowing that they flip that basic shit. Cartwheeling, I'm art dealing, not what's appealing, but what's authentic. I'm trying to be big for my age like tall children. Fictional thugs, steady claiming they hard dealing, knowing that they flip that basic shit. Cartwheeling, I'm art dealing, not what's appealing, but what's authentic. I'm so committed like strong feelings, my heart's all in it. Far from finished, started this until you are finished. You feel offended? Eat a dick. Nigga, no hard feelings, pun intended. Like a tenant, your position is rented. At least I gave you permission, now get the fuck on my premise. Now it's time to address this letter I written when I was little to my dear supremacist. Listen, I envy the world you live in. Since the beginning, you was placed in a position much higher than mine. I never was treated fair like my skin is. Limit my privilege because the count of my pigments were higher than what's required, and so was my consequences.
The count of my pigments was, oh my.
Since the beginning, you was placed in a position much higher than mine. I never was treated fair like my skin is. Limit my privilege because the count of my pigments were higher than what's required, and so was my consequences. Good thing my mental potential was monumental. With pencils and instrumentals, I verbally paint you visual. Through this lyrical, visceral, watch me reach all my pinnacles. I look myself in the mirror and tell me I am a goal. To love oneself, self-love is subliminal, literally. Are you kidding me? This shit is like middle school. Just read between the lines and I can teach you about principles. I'm not being cynical, I know I'm a sinner, so I put my hands together to be cleaner than german folks. No need for the hand soap, I'm talking that spiritual. It's pivotal to understand we deeper than physical. It's easy.
Yo, they can't break my foundation, held up by 5 pillars. Scars from the battle, so we all know that time healers. Hot as the frying pan, that's where the omelet is. Moms use that ghee butter since beginning time cooking. They take our shit and sell it up and
He's a literal backpack kid, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. He's a literal backpack rapper, fam. You know what I mean? Oh, wrong button, my bad. You know what I mean?
Whole Foods used to hate masala, but now they tryna coach you. Evident that some folks is always trying to own you. I fucks with my white friends though, they got my souls too. Hold up, see, why you getting racial? I'm never on some fake shit. My MO's to stay true since demos and tapes move to digital. I see that some be on their hipster shit, I be on my spirit out. Some be on that swag and tip, I be on my lyric out. Some be on that dragon spit, I be on my darkness. Lone wolf moving through the forest on some darkness, slamming over Jordans like that Starks kid. The planet stuck in orbit, cop a Mars ship. I ain't golfing, but my course is hitting pars lit. Mechanic with the mic, come get your bars fixed. Never panic under lights, no getting starstruck. Wish this was Power 106, Shade 45. A mirror told me straight, yo, I ain't ready for that time. Focus, get my weight up, stay up, training for the prime. Everybody want parades, yo, it's raining from the clouds. Hurting from the failures, but pain is from the mind. The kids staying poised when there's stacks on the line. IG got us jaded, stories painting them a rise. You say
He's talking now. I feel like at first he was just barring for barring six, but now there's content in the middle as well.
Body want parades, yo, it's raining from the clouds. Hurting from the failures, but pain is from the mind. The kids staying poised when there's stacks on the line. IG got us jaded, stories painting them a rise. You sick, Freedom Roy's get attacked by your pride. Word.
Okay. They brought a little +1 and them thing there, blood. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, shout out to Coast Contra and them thing there, blood. You know, and quality is getting better, blood. Freestyles are getting better as well, but as we go along and them thing there, bruv. And now to see where these guys are at now, blood, just pulling millions of views every single freestyle, bruv. Crazy to me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed us. Your boy Njies, and I'm gone.
Yeah, level my style, you know, star. Don't try clash this up. Vibes not war and track. Favor dumpling, styler, sweet Milo. Vibes, rhino, bounce. Panny Riverside, Cairo. Move 1, 2, 2-step and gyro. Move with the times, man. Try style, man. Who ya style, pan. Outdo and style, man. If you can't style, man, move.